Hey, welcome back to my channel. Let's flip open your bullet journal and plan it with me. It's a bit too late now. This month is going to be a cottage theme, lots of warm, cozy and empty rooms. The cover page is just a simple cottage with typewriter-like fonts writing April. The stationery I used will be listed in the description, and this pen that I'm using looks like pencil lines except that the lines are permanent. I was actually looking for a lighter grey pen like the Tumble Brush series that a lot of bullet journal artists are using. Unfortunately, they don't have it here and it's inconvenient to travel far, so I just bought this pen. It turns out this pen is actually a little bit darker than I intended it to be. But still, the effect looks great. I mean, look at the gradient, it can be done. Like you just layer and it looks darker. I drew a lot of these wood plank patterns on my cottage, and I used a lot of color pencils this month, mainly using checker crosses to shade out the dark parts, like what I'm doing now. Someone actually taught me that technique when I was a kid and I find it artistic. I'm not from art stream, so the skills I know are limited, but that also means that I can explore stuff as well. The color through the camera looks really light. Actually, I didn't know that it would look that light. It looks darker on my book. It's fine. Next, I draw the calendar with the exact same layout. It's 7 rows and 6 columns. To be honest, I wasn't really sure what I was drawing. Initially, I thought I was doing laundry lines on the tree trunks, but then I just let the day stack. But yeah, so I wasn't really sure, and I just thought anything that looks nice we do. So this month I decided to draw each day using this rounded corner square, which took me quite some time. And then again, I drew the patterns on the tree trunk, and I wrote the dates over the stacks of days. Each card, actually I kind of screwed up number 8. Next, I use this calligraphy-like pen to write out from Sunday to Saturday. And I really have a hard time figuring out what color to use on my calendar. So this one I mainly use 4 colors: green, brown, beige, and yellow, and a 5th color occasionally for blue. every time I think I was done, I feel like the spread just looks too dull. So in the end, I just added this red color background, and this is the only time I use red in this month, which looks good, but it's a bit different from the rest. No regrets, it still look good. Then I colored the cards from Sunday to Saturday with a darker yellow. And lastly, I colored this grass on top, and I'm done with my calendar spread. Next, I left one page blank for extra stuff for me to stick it in. This month is a stay at home period. I doubt there will be much to stick, probably nothing. And then the travel page would even be emptier. Maybe I can fill it with the virtual places I travel in games, movies and stuff. I'm just kidding. But I'm still going to do this page because I love the freedom to design it. It is pretty empty and only needs a background. A girl staring out from the window. Yeah, I like the effect, and it's on a rainy day. I use an eraser to erase out all my pencil lines because this month I was very sketchy, so I had to use pencil to draw over first. And the girl, I just drew her to have yellow hair and blue eyes with a pink dress. I'm done with this thread. Habit tracker coming up, just a cozy kitchen with mini calendars flying here and there. I decided to first draw my mini calendars first using the red color pencil. Okay, so this is the second time I use my red color pencil. As it's not really randomly placed, I've already outlined what I need to draw, what I want to draw using pencil, so I'm just overlaying them according to their proper positions. And then I use my calligraphy pen to write whatever I'm tracking. I have to be honest, my hand lettering is not very nice, but it just looks good from far. I use the word cozy here because there's just a lot of items in the kitchen to make it look very, very busy. And then I drew this poster on the wall and all these storage bottles on the shelves. A pan to fry stuff. And a place to load the dishes. What's that? Oh yes, that's a toaster I drew. And then toaster is connected to a switch. This is quite a modern cottage. You have switch, you have electricity. And you have a pot there and stove. And the stove uses gas. Kitchen cabinet, kitchen counter, lots of them. Actually just two, with shelves. A few coaster. And then comes the part where I have to color everything in. I drew some of the plumber lines on top, or yes lines, to make it look more realistic, and draw a few checker cross here and there to shade the items. Yeah, and write my legend. I need my legend because besides just tracking by filling in the dates with some symbols, and this month I'm going to fill them with heart shapes. I actually think that it will fit the theme quite well. Drawing hearts. Last month I did crosses, and most of the time I will do crosses or dots, but this month I'm using heart. And then the legends helps me to fill in the initial of whatever I'm tracking into the boxes instead of these symbols. The coloring took quite some time because it's such a large page and there are lots of details, but it's really fun to do. Yes, done. Then my mood tracker is here. I'm going to stick with last month's layout by tracking two scales, the positivity of my mood and my energy level. So the vertical line will be the energy level. Towards the top will be energized. Towards the bottom will be very calm. Towards the left will be negative. And towards the right will be positive. I drew this bait as a tracker. It's on the blanket. I scaled down from 6 to 6 to 4 to 4. So this month I'm using 4 by 4 boxes. This will be filled with cloth patches here and there. Large patches will carry more emotions, while small patches carries less. I'm drawing the legend on the pillow. Oh, so this is a little ghost bed. I have to add a plushie and bunny slippers to make it look so cute. Okay, then here is where I draw my legend. Using the same calligraphy pen, I draw energize, calm, negative, positive, and then I shade out the bed with more checker crosses and erase all my pencil outlines, a draft that I did. I just colored it to match the color scheme. I've been hesitating whether to paint whether to paint the blanket blue and red or not, and I decided that I will just stick with this. It looks perfect. Okay, next page. I'm just flipping through my weekly spreads. No borders, all soft borders. You see how it feels with text at the end. The last page is my check-in spread. I'll be tracking my successes, interpersonal relationship, health, and self-love. This spread just helps me be more aware of what I've done. Besides being more aware, it also gives me encouragement and makes my mood feel better to see what I've done in overview, how I've been doing, instead of just living my life like that. It just improved my mindfulness, I guess. So I drew this window. It's almost the same as the travelogue spread, except that there's no little girl, and I just write down everything and I paint the window frame. I'm done. I forgot to record the part where I stick my washi tape at the side for easier flip, and this is how it looks like, just another label sticking out from the side to mark the 4th month this year. Okay, I'm going to write this out. Until next month, bye.